You're watching the Fox 5 Morning News at 9.
Spring is right around the corner, and we are celebrating with flowers this morning. Our friend Debbie Kornberg is here to spice up the season with edible flowers. We were just talking about 7th year of being here on Fox 5.
I know. Can you believe it?
I cannot believe it. That is the age of 2 of my children.
Okay.
I had 2 children at that time.
You were pregnant during the year.
Girl, I've been pregnant like the whole entire time that I've been here. Happy almost spring. 18 days to the start of spring.
Yes.
And we have an explosion of flowers. I love that you can actually eat them.
Yes. So flowers add so much beauty to any dish. It just makes it sparkle and sing. There are lots of varieties of flowers here. I want to take a moment, maybe talk about when to use flowers and when to use spices.
Yeah. When do you use flowers?
Right. So spices infuse flavor into the cooking.
Okay.
So you would cook with it. I would not cook with a raw, undried flower.
Got it.
Because it'll just wilt and become like gooey mess.
Okay.
But if you wanted to dry flowers, like say lavender, right? That's really common to use in baking, or rose petals, or any flowers. Fennel.
This is fennel?
Yeah, it's really, it's gonna kill your palate for anything else, but enjoy it. Tastes like licorice.
I've seen fennel in dry form, so I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay. Am I supposed to eat it?
You can.
What's gonna happen?
Your mouth is gonna burst with licorice flavor. Or maybe just a little pop. Could you take...
Yes, ooh.
Right?
Yes, okay.
Yum.
Yum.
So you can add this as a garnish to something. I would use just a teeny tiny bit.
Put the whole
right,
thing in my
your mouth is gonna be full of beautiful licorice flavor. So I'll tell you a little bit about what we have, where we use spices, where we use edible flowers. So the base is a shawarma baked salmon. Actually, it's pan-seared. I did it on the stovetop.
Okay.
So I have beautiful salmon here. I took some of the shawarma blend. You can just sprinkle this on top and then add a little olive oil, and you can let this marinate. Some of these marinated overnight, or you can just give it a good smear.
Okay.
I have gloves.
You have gloves, yeah.
I don't want to talk raw fish.
I want to put my hand. Your nails look too cute. So do mine. We're not going to go in there.
But then you can just give it a nice coating, heat up your pan really high, and get a good sear. The hotter, whoops.
Or make a mess in the kitchen. Either way. Opa!
And just give that a good high sear, and your salmon will be cooked.
Oh, that smell from the spices, Debbie.
Right, it really it's infusing it, right?
That's where the spices go.
Baked in. How do you know if your fish is done? You want your thermometer.
Oh, I need one of those.
They also have them that attach to your oven magnetically, and you can attach it so it's inside the oven, not just here, so you don't have to keep going, what temperature is it, what temperature is it? You can set it.
Okay.
And you want your fish at 140 to 145. Okay. I like 140 because then it'll continue cooking so it doesn't get super dry.
Okay.
After you're done with that, you could, if you wanted to, make a delicious dip with the shawarma spice and infuse it inside.
What's the base of that dip?
Labneh.
Labneh.
Fresh cucumber. Fresh cucumber shredded over there. And some shawarma spice. Yeah, make sure everything's out of the way.
Clear the kitchen. All right.
So that's that.
That's that.
Then you can put it on top, and then you garnish with the flowers. It'll still give a pop of flavor. These are borage flowers.
Edible. Borage flowers, edible. What do these taste like?
Cucumber. So.
Yes.
Okay. Moving over here, I have to talk about my plants. I was so excited when I found this.
What are these?
This is an arugula plant, and it's got arugula flowers on top.
Wow, these are what arugula looks like before we eat it in a salad?
Yeah, so you buy it usually in a bag or a box. But the bigger the leaf, the more bitter it's gonna taste.
Okay.
If you take a small one up here and taste that, it will taste just like this. Actually, that one tastes better.
Yeah. Than this one?
Yeah.
It's bitter.
It's bitter. Arugula is bitter, but when you mix it
peppery.
in... And peppery.
Yeah.
Yeah, good palate.
Okay,
yes.
thank you.
So you're like, yeah, nope, not for me.
No, I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah. And then in my backyard, I have flowers that grow from my herbs. So I have lavender, basil. This is a basil plant also.
Yeah, I love basil.
And if you let the flower grow, you'll have the flowers. If you don't care about the leaves and you want more flowers, let the flowers grow. If you prefer the leaves, cut your flowers.
I was telling you in the commercial, you were asking me, because the Persians and Iranians, a lot of cultures, it's not just that. They're going to celebrate the start of spring in 18 days.
Yeah.
And all of it is about the greens coming back.
Yes.
So eating this stuff is very normal. It's like, like grass and greens and everything, because spring brings all these back.
One of my favorite things about Persian cuisine is that there's always fresh herbs on the table, and you just eat them. The parsley, the dill, the mint.
So this is like all normal, right? And the flowers.
Exactly.
How do you know if a flower is edible? Let's say you go to a park. And you
go to a park and just forage.
Well, no, don't go to the park and start picking flowers, because that could be dangerous.
Well, yeah, they're probably sprayed with pesticides,
yes.
so don't do that. No.
But where do you buy these? So, like, let's say you wanted to decorate.
Sure.
Where can we find these?
So I went to Specialty Produce off of Old Town, and you can get those. There are places online you can order also. The plants I got, actually, these were from Mission Hills Nursery, which is right by
So you
Specialty
just grow
Produce.
your own, if you want to do that.
So those are going in my backyard, for sure.
Debbie, amazing. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
If you want to find Debbie, learn more, get recipes, foxsidesandiego.com, click the little scene on tab. We're going to take a short break now so that I can make a plate of this and don't eat it, because our food is so good. We'll be right back. Oh, so good, so good, so good.